Accra Ghana for so ababa ye adwuma mfie nwotwe nti ne bra so se obeko nti okraye na wako or the 2 days eko Savannah region, North East region, and Northern region, and Kasankasana. I have no be abonabaso, Dagbon Hina abonabaso, Yabungura abonabaso, Bia because Nana Kufuado Juma Wababeye, and na or the Asumo my Ghana, no, a bro adjoining any entiasia so. Na to the Bia na Adi free Surabeti by Rahumema, Ama by Rama Casino, and a yana to the B, a didn't Yaka say any pa or far womo, Eddie GD show Muso Munya Mamano, any penny Biamuano. And so Oshima largely no Nanado, Wahia Juma, pa, tea overco, and all cracker a day echo. Na Yankon share me or videos me and son. Waka and Yama me and San Wasem. Agenda 111. Watch the baby if you buy. Asante Yankoshe Nana Kufado, Ewo, Netoa, Oko, na Odu, the northern regions, and so some of the Tuja. We are mebo other two no account their mom. Yankuti. Rebo Modiana and another early 2021. Okay, so Ashanti video was na the
vice president walked in. Comes into my office whenever he wishes. Talk to me. No appointment, nothing. Just walked in. And said his research department had just come across a very troubling fact. And was I aware that in the 260 districts in Ghana, 88 districts had no district hospitals at all? To be honest, when I heard it, my heart jumped. I said, hey, when you are having a disease which is affecting people across board without distinction, whether they are high or low, you need medical facilities that everybody can have ready access to. So I called the Presidential Advisor on Health, Dr. Siasa, and I said, this is the information that the Vice President Bawumia has given me, that there are 88 districts in Ghana that have no district hospital at all. I want you to verify this information and then come back and bring me an idea of what we can do about it. He came back and said, in fact, the figure was not 88, but it was 101. So you put this 101 together with the 6 regional hospitals for the 6 new regions, plus the 7th for the Western region, plus 3 psychiatric hospitals. That is what gives you Agenda 111. So you can see, the Vice President, this is the sort of man that you entrust power to. Yes, this is somebody who is thinking about the country all the time. That is the simple truth about the origin of Agenda 111. And I decided then to put it in my office so that we could drive the project to conclusion. As you know, and this is something that is extremely important for the history books of this country, at the height of the pandemic, 2020, late 2020 or early 2021, I was in my office one afternoon when the Vice President walked in. Comes into my office whenever he wishes to talk to me. No appointment, nothing. Just walked in.
Abudankwa Akufo-Addo on Agenda 111. Bawumia akotia wudi umu asana Agenda 111 no eba. Nanado esan kasa biem about friend is saying nientia John Mahama Ghana for ntimi nyini on illegal mining. Galamsey. Enti Nanado akasa about Galamsey. Yenkonkoti Nanado.
A matter which has risen a lot in Ghana today. In the last election, in the mining districts of the country, the MPP did very badly. Largely because it did very badly. Largely because the NDC presidential candidate and the party had gone around the mining areas and saying that the policy that I was implementing of trying to stop Galamsey would be reversed when he came to power, and that those who were already in jail for offenses, the Galamsey offenses, all of them would be amnestied. When I said I was putting my presidency on the line, that's what I meant. That I was prepared to take the political risk involved in trying to deal with this Galamsey phenomenon. The result, of course, was that the mining districts, especially in the western region, all of them, including almost, nearly, even Takwa, was lost to the MPP. That is what I meant when I said I'm putting my presidency on the line. That I was prepared to take the political risk involved in coming to grips with this problem. Today, he's saying that no, he doesn't believe in jailing, that he's against Galamsey, that he will enforce the law. So once again, we have to ask ourselves, Mr. JM, where do you stand? What are you telling the people of Ghana? Because every time you speak from one corner of your mouth and you speak from another corner of your mouth. Let us hear from you direct, straight up, what do you stand for? We need to know. The candidate, the MPP presidential candidate, has gone on record as saying that as far as he's concerned, he is prepared to sign a pact that would take the Galamsey issue out of our politics, to depoliticize it, to commit him and our party, all of us, agreeing that we would deal with this Galamsey phenomenon on a non-partisan basis. We have yet to hear from the NDC presidential candidate. I'm asking him to also come out and support the idea of a political pact on Galamsey.
Northeast region and Dra. Now, all we know say Northeast region for Mabamunchen say me ko onipa ba ko a me economy very concerned about nipa media mechiria mano. Isan say adwuma me kukuru a sa agenda wan na me kan wasem sese ni nyina no me hia obi a obetimi atoa so. Na Bawumia de menye na nante in opposition. Menye na nante wa ban mu. Ma ye politics a che Akufuado. Enti onipa ba ko a me politics ye mu metimi de me ho ato no so. Eye Mahmudu Bawumia. Isan se oyobi odi nokre. Oyobi odi ni huni. Na adwuma bobe. Na oyobi a obetimi do ho e de ato no so. Onye dia. Wo so onye dia. Onye anya kominsani. Onsa anye kronfo Balao. Okay. Yenkoti na Akufo-Addo.
Very concerned about who is going to come and sit in this room next week. And I'm urging your son on you. I'm urging all of you here in the Northeast region to come together as one and put your shoulder to the wheel to make your son, Mommath Bawumia, the next president of Ghana. And I've come here to ask you for support for him, not because he's a Mampusi. It's important. We all have to come from somewhere. Each one of us, we come from somewhere. So, but that's not the issue. It's not where you come from. It's your quality. That's what matters. And this man has the quality to be the next president of Ghana. If there's anybody who can testify to his capacity, his ability, his sense of duty, it is me, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. I can make that. I knew him when he was deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana. Extremely efficient. And even then, as a young man, highly respected economist. Paul Akwa, who was the governor of the Bank of Ghana, was a good friend of mine. Then I was Attorney General, and he had nothing but the best words of commendation for his deputy, Bawumia. And in 2008, when I was looking for a running mate, he was proposed to me, and I accepted it gladly. Since then, up till today, we have worked hand in hand, both in the 8 years in opposition and in the 8 years in government. So I am very concerned about who is going to come and sit in this room. And I'm urging your son on you. I'm urging all of you here.
Now there's a last video. Mema Ashanti abo. Na Nana Akufo-Addo oye strong. Na mejiri se Ghana for so 8 ehwe na nasema o ka no mbefa mu aba. Enja Ashanti say last video na ready a my enkonko bobi ko me can say ne focus no on President Akufo-Addo. Ya na po ya Dr. Bawumia, Samira and then yes spotlight no one na Akufo-Addo message or the air kwabonten. And obi asa na tie we kandini na kandini papa onipo beduwa de ho hia.
Na say Yesu ko no odwene. Odwene chibeja.
Yes.
Na ka chom se minya munyanka. Mesmo chiginafo.
O chiginafo. Ono ma ba betena. Enti nipa obegina de ho hia no.
Kwaku enurachi anase no na yiba ha no. Wo fa bayi.
Na sanle.
Wo ba kusibuafo.
Wo fa kusibuafo bayi. Obeka asem na ye no kresi ati ati. Panimu bi ho no ma sabi pedu asem fa che. Litira anye yi ne ma wo mo. Ebia obi abra oboy ne nya papa bia sa kwa wi akobensafo nko na sa konfo eti wacho no suguru mu sei biwu me chi jahwan hwan ne be mayi hwan ne be mayi enu di se bi pedipa na wo wu akokora mpo no se de na chi de se entef ayi better betutu ne nani kora ba se ka wo wo
se ige wo nim kata oto
enso so no sta na wo po obi obeye na yi papa asle ni munyam how much more will be akwaku abeye solid foundation. Now what that's what Tiasi say, me kwa, obesu who say, and then more starting, ye be complete, and where Kubusa who said, Sen Kalana Akufo-Addo be president the year 2008. And then Vamed you hospitals, yeah, your more ACCA. Akufo-Addo ko be bia nese wo kwa commission na was started chronology of events. Time Christ started sa project no President Akufo-Addo na ba first.
Yes.
Answer about mills. Answer about Ujafo.
Bra.
Yeah, ayi Kofi Basasi ade. Answer about Onu Akufo-Addo so. Senka wa ba 2008 eka President Akufo me say most of the time ka President Akufo be invited to commissioning of this program projects. But 8 years of wasted years. Me can see Yesu no near year drama e was asori dem na that there na ba could be movie be wasted years. MC movie a drama. Wasted years. You show any mas one a bit ya kra born any dey ajew no kwakoye. Until 8 years of wasted years. Enti President Akufo-Addo de kwaku man yantia na me kan wa say ade a me hwe President Akufo-Addo a wa mbobo. Minim obi a what tied corner eche President Akufo-Addo. Tied corner wono ye first ansa Dr. Bawumia mbo aba. Me say wono ye first because MPP ko opposition be 30 years. Eba aban mu through President Akufo. 8 years through ye no o man tiba tra aban mu. President Akufo-Addo and we flag bearer. Omo pray 8 years later I said the same President Akufo-Addo and at the same Nana Akufo-Addo over bear president. Now he is at the precipice of making history. Say
or hand over.
So or hand it over to MPP president and say or hand it over to NDC. Akwa yes I record now. To no ya a bit of record 2008 you know as I be repeat but I think me aduma record about 2008 no over correcting the wrong. And me shana when mobile and I'm not surprised energy akoku.
Okay, so energy na wo kan dia. Me want more energy to give you. Na madam